Here's a look at the new Photoshop Generative AI feature. So as you can see, this is the before. That's the image I gave, and Photoshop generated this. So on the side right here, on both sides, it's pretty cool, right? And let me show you other right here. So this is the before right here, and then after it generated this. So this is pretty cool. You have 3 different versions if you want to, and we're gonna go through to a different one. And this is what it generated. This is the image before. That's the image generated using AI as well, and that's the image after right here. Yeah, pretty cool, right? It generated all this using the same style, the same concept. And also right here, that's a dragon. And all I gave was this image, and I enlarged this, the canvas, and it gave me 3 different variations right here, as you can see. So it's pretty cool. That's a dragon, and this is another one where I gave only this image and I made this. So it's pretty cool. So as you can see, I can go through different versions right here. And this is another one. I only gave this much. Actually, this is really impressive, and it created this whole world all around like this. This is just amazing. It kept the same concept, the same style. It's a little bit blurry, but you know, if you look it from the far away, it looks pretty incredible, as you can see like this. So this is actually good, I found, for landscape and body parts. It's not that great. So this is what I gave, just this, and this is what it did. It did with the hair, you know, and this is what I gave, and this is what it gave back. This is what I gave, just like this, and this is what it gave back. It's pretty nice. As you can see, this is a different version, as you can see, and I gave only this much, it gave back this much. So this is pretty cool. You can see, you can cycle through different versions. This is what it gave. I gave only this. This is what it gave me, and that's pretty cool. Look at this. Yeah, that's what Photoshop Generative AI is. It's just incredible. So I only gave this much, and I made it bigger like this, the canvas, and it generated this, generate different versions of this, as you can see. It takes only 30 seconds to generate one image. I only gave this much, give back this much. You can go through different versions like this, and I only give this much right here. Give me this much. As you can see, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I'll give this much right here. This is my original image. This is what it generated, like this. That's pretty intense. I only gave this much right here, and it gave me this much. Different versions right here. I only gave this much screenshot, and it made totally different, like different scene right here. It is pretty amazing, right? And I will give this much right here. Gave me this whole scene right here. You can see, I can go through like this. So please keep watching until the end. I'm gonna show you. So I only give this much right here. It gave me all this right here. This is incredible. Yeah, it kept the original concept, the same style. Just amazing. Look at this. I'm gonna give this much. That's a shot, original shot, and Photoshop Generative AI just created this. This is amazing. I give this much. I created this. So body parts are a little bit funky, but I find like nature, so I only gave this much. That's the original image, and it gave totally like the whole thing right here. So you can even like use as a wallpaper like this. This is beautiful. Yeah, and I'll give this much, and it gave me all this right here. And so that's the new Photoshop beta. You can download it on Creative Cloud in the app beta apps, and this is pretty cool. So you can actually generate, and you can even like change everything in here, you know, from any, you just use the select tool, and then you type the prompt right here, and it's gonna generate everything you want. So I can read this much, it generate all this. This is a cartoon, like a Japanese cartoon, and pretty impressed with the results. With that, it generated all this. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I only gave this much, and then it gave me all this with the spaceship and so on. That's really amazing. Yeah, with that, you're gonna have the whole, I'll give this much, and totally it understands the image, the style, and so on. So that's pretty amazing. So that's the Photoshop Generative AI, and this is the original image, just this, and it generated all this. As you can see, it's just amazing. Just different scene right here. So dragon, some of them doesn't look that great. As you can see, there's a bar, but just choose the right version for you, and that's how impressive this is. This, yeah, different versions, and this is what I gave. This is what I got, what it generated, and this is what I gave right here. Just the castle, just this, and it's generated all this with different options right here, and you can still regenerate to get more options. Just amazing. This is what I gave, this is what it gives me, that and that. This is what I gave, this is what it gives me, this is what I gave, just this right here. It generated this, and this version right here. See how the shape of the face, it generated the same style. So I only gave this, and it drew everything around using the same concept right here. That's pretty amazing. Yeah. And this is only what I gave right here, just this. No kidding, just this, and then generated different, like the body and everything, and understand the whole concept. And the food was only this much right here, and generate all this around with different options right here that I can choose. As you can see, the lemon and the dish behind, it's just different, but it looks real. And I only gave this much, it generated this. So body parts are a bit funky, but this is pretty cool. I only gave this much, and then I enlarged it, and it generated the whole thing using the same style. So it understands the style and everything. And I only gave this much, it gave me all this right here. Look at that. That's amazing, right? I only give this much right here. Give me all this right here. So I'm going to give this much right here. This is just a screenshot, and then I enlarge the canvas and it generate all these images around just in like under 1 minute, 30 seconds maybe. Yeah, let's just like that. I only give this much and give this much and this. So different versions. It's pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below what you think is great. And here you go. And I only give this much. Give me this much. So that's it. Please watch until the end. I'm gonna go over the different changes right here so you guys can see. So Photoshop just released the generative AI into the beta Photoshop, so you can download it through the Creative Clouds right here. So you go to your Creative Cloud app and you go to the app, and then it's gonna be under beta or apps right here. And what you want to do is, you see Photoshop beta, you want to install that. So hey guys, I'm here on a Photoshop beta with the Generative Fill AI. That's a Firefly built in into Photoshop beta. And so what's cool about this, as you can see, you might have seen this Generative Fill use AI. You just select around your image and make it fill. You can type like any words, prompts right here, and make it happen right here. It's gonna generate the image. You can also like expand, crop it, and it's gonna fill the image. So it's pretty good if you have like, you want to print an image that is in landscape mode to portrait mode. So I'm gonna run a couple tests on these images. These are generated by AI as well. So I'm gonna generate these AI images with the generative fill inside Photoshop and see how it comes out. They have different style on here. So as you can see, there's like cartoon style, and then there's also like different artist style right here. So we'll see like how it's doing, and let's judge by that. There's different cool images. Putting some picture, just drag it, expand this again, sorry. So I want to see more of this around surrounding area. So now just hit enter, and we're gonna select just this image right here, just like that. Just leave a little bit on the edge right here. So as you can see, the generative fill, after you do the selection, is gonna be here. You can actually drag it up, move it to the top so we can see it, and we'll be able to actually pin the bar position so it stays there, and we can actually inverse this selection. So it's gonna grab everything all around except the image, the original image right here. And so we're gonna generate so it's generative AI and Adobe apps. So you can see agree, and you can write something if you want it to like have specific things right here to fill. But I'm gonna just generate with empty prompt. So empty prompt means it's gonna find out by itself the context right here, and it's gonna fill it based on AI what it thinks the fill should be, like based on the image. And this is like a cartoon, Japanese cartoon. So we're gonna test different images to see how it performs with different styles. So it's very like, I'm wondering if you use Stable Diffusion, DALI. Oh, okay, look at that. So it generates like a bunch of these, but we have different variations on the right side, as you can see. So we're gonna go through the different variations. So the details are quite like messed up right here. So okay, we can regenerate this, and actually I want to see this. Delete good poor result. We're gonna do poor result, and this is actually better, but this is poor results as well. Poor result, and this one is poor result. All right, so not doing great. Let's regenerate. Everything is all over the place because there's so many things going on. Oh, this is a little bit better right here. So when you do generate, it's gonna keep the previous generation here, so you can play around. This is actually, yeah, okay, quite okay. But the new ones, let's see. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, you cannot really see the detail. It's kind of not the right thing here. So it's actually doing okay. So let's say this is actually pretty good, but yeah, this is actually pretty good. So if you don't find the right, if it's not matching the right image, you just you just click regenerate right here, and it's gonna make more AI images for you, so you can actually play around. And actually this looks all right if you look it from far away. So I'm gonna do another. This is actually a pretty tough image, and we're gonna actually make it bigger, and then we're gonna select this again, just like we did, just leaving the edge a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna invert this, and then we're gonna do generative fill, and then click generate, because this is a lot of details. And yeah, so it's kind of look alike. That's pretty cool. But you can see this before and after, you can see, and there's 3 different versions. It's doing like, wow, this is actually kind of messed up right here, because here you can see a lot of details, but here no. Okay, let's rate this to poor result. This is actually doing all right, as you can see. This is amazing though. Yeah, as you can see, it's like rotating between these images, it's switching between these images, and it's actually doing a pretty good job actually at guessing. You can kind of see the style, but like right here you can see it's like this is a lot of what is that, I don't know. So you can see, like, we're gonna zoom in through the image right here. So before and after, so that's the spaceship right here. As you can see right here, this is actually generated by Photoshop, right here. So it kept the style, but like it's not, the detail is lost. And here as well, you can see it's kind of like a little bit blur. Yeah. All right, I guess in like normal picture it doesn't have this much detail, but this is a pretty tough one. So let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna like enlarge the canvas, and we're gonna select this. We're gonna invert this. You're gonna do generate fill, generate, and just takes. All right, so it generated as you can see, this is a before, this is after. It's doing a pretty good job at keeping the style. You can hang on your wall with this. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is doing good. This is the last one is good. Last one is good. This one is okay, but this one is not that good. The first one, not that great. Not that great. Yeah, so you can delete this if you don't like. You can delete like the one that you don't like. Say this. We have this guy right here. So these are all AI images. So they look pretty cool actually. So I use AI images and then another AI tool to generate like enlargement. So you can see more details. So these were generated using Mijourney, and we're gonna do Generative Fill again. Alright, so it just generated the image after less than a minute. So the hand looks great, you can see. Oh my gosh, this is amazing, right? Like his hand right here is generated, and yeah, it's kind of funky right here, but like if you look from far away, it's doing pretty good job. So it's in beta right now, and you can see it's not like it still has like a lot more improvements coming in, but it's going advancing really fast like AI. So look at this, I can change just the background like this, and it just keeps the blur right here, the blur around, and it's just amazing, right? You can see this, it keeps the blur around, and you have 3 different images. You can generate more. Let's take the dragon, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna enlarge this. So we're gonna enlarge vertically now, and we're gonna zoom out a little bit because I kind of want to see the whole dragon right here. So we're gonna have a big dragon right here. So yeah, so this is a pretty big chunk that it has to generate. Alright, so we're gonna actually select this as well. Select this, and we're gonna invert it. Okay, so it selects the opposite, the rest. Alright, so it finished generating, and as you can see, it created this. There's artifacts right here on the bottom. You can see, you can really see the legs, and here you can see like there's a line, so you can go around like this. Okay, kind of it's missing the body right here. You kind of tell, but it's kind of blending everything. This looks like a bird almost. This one looks the best, so this one actually deserve a good result. This one is bad, so poor. So it's doing a good job at knowing like, oh, this is in fire, and then there's a fire, and then this is in the water, so fire in the water right here. Doing really good job. So you can see close up, there's missing legs right here. Water detail is pretty good, not too much. I'm gonna create this. So alright, let's create this one, and actually we're gonna zoom out a little bit. We're gonna give more of the area for the canvas, and go this way. So it has to generate a lot right here. I'm gonna go around like this, and we're gonna do invert, and we're gonna do generative fill, and click on generate skills. Oh wow, okay, so it finished. This looks like yeah, the style, but like it's all over the place right here, as you can see. It's not yeah, it's not a real poster. This is an art. Oh, this is great. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna move this so you guys don't see this. Okay. Oh, so it gave an arm to her, which is very creative. I like this. This is pretty good. So usually I find like the second and the third has better results. So I'm gonna give this good results. This is really bad. Okay. So I wonder like why Photoshop should like put the better one on the first, by default, just to test it out, because this is a new technology, and we can wait to try this on different things. We're gonna do this. Well, let's create all this much right here. All right, so I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, and we're gonna select this just like last time. I'm gonna invert this, generate fill, Please change the image mode to RGB. Okay, so image is not RGB. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do RGB and click generate. All right, yeah. So I gave this. This is the original image, and then it generated all this. Pretty cool, as you can see, but it looks like it's missing some details right here. But you can't really tell if you do it from far away. But it's missing some details, like right here. You can see it's like blurry. This is more sharp. That's the original image, as you can see. And so usually the first version right here is always the worst, and this is actually good. So this is creating a lot. This is good. Wow. This is nice. All right, I'm gonna rate this. This is good result as well. Okay, this is not good. Wow, so that's the first image, and it generated all this. This is actually pretty cool. As you can see, there's a lot of things going on right here, and it generated a bunch of things that, wow, yeah, it would take like a long time to do this, like if you do manually. So this is amazing. So let's go on to next image. I'm gonna make let's make this. All right, so let's say you took a person, and then you took a portrait, and then it's missing a lot, like you want it to have in landscape mode. So let's do, yeah, so you want it to make landscape mode like this. Generate the landscape mode, and we're gonna do a selection right here as well, and then invert it, and then so it looks like the image is not in RGB. We're gonna do RGB, and then hit generate right here. So all right, it came back with this. It took longer a little bit, probably less than a minute, but this is a pretty cool image. So this is the original image I gave, just a close-up shot right here, and then it created all this around, which is pretty cool. This is actually bad, this one. We don't know what this is, and this is actually bad. Poor result. This is actually pretty good. Good result. And this one is also good, because let's say this. This is a pretty complicated image to do. We're gonna zoom out a little bit, so we can generate more of her body, right side, left side, right here, and like this. So it's gonna be a more full body. So gonna hit enter, and then we're gonna select this image right here, and I'm gonna do invert. We're gonna do generative fill, and let's start the generation. Alright, so it came up with this pretty funky body right here. So this is the before. That's the image I gave right here. So look like it's like, you know, this style right here, and it gave this style. It's a little bit the same, but you can see it's more blurry. It's not as sharp as the image. So I guess that's because, you know, it's still in beta, and so okay, that looks like a robot. We're gonna do a different variation. Okay, that looks more like it. This is bad. The first one. This is actually pretty cool, but so she's grabbing her clothes, and this is a robot as well. So I don't think it looks like that. So no, poor result. This is actually okay, and the first one is not that good. Let's see if we can do something like this. This is pretty cool image as well, generated by Mijourney. We're gonna do landscape mode. So let's see if we can like generate this. It should be fast because we only enlarging, and this image doesn't have a lot of details. Oh, we're gonna go back. We're gonna invert first and then generate. All right, so it came back with this result. So before I gave this image, and then Adobe Photoshop Generative Fill gave this, which is pretty good actually. But there's lack of detail right here, as you can see. If you zoom in, but it's doing pretty good job actually at mimicking the original image, which is pretty cool. Now you can actually have decorate it on your wall. So if you want it landscape, which is this is actually a better result. Actually, this one has more details, more curves right here. As you can see, it generated on the end right here. It has really nice curve and detail, and like this one. So this one I don't like that much, this one, because as you can see, yeah, it looks like her earrings or something like that. But this one is the best, so we're gonna do good results. This one is actually pretty good, but the middle one was the best. So that it was this image first, and then it drew her, actually it drew her shape of the face. So it was missing the shape of the face right here, and it guessed that with using like the same style and so on. So it's really smart. That's impressive. So this image is pretty cool, right? So we're gonna go to another image, and it's right here, as you can see, this one. We're gonna generate this, kind of similar to the last image, but I want to see this, so I want to have a bigger image of this. Okay, just like that. We're gonna generate, to invert, generative fill, and generate. All right, so it came back with this, that this is my original image, and it came back with this. You can see a line right here, so it just disconnects between this. This looks like a bug, a fly, and then this one is okay, but not really. So it made like a different thing. So this is the focus, and this one is bad actually. This one was poor. This one is kind of okay. It kind of mimicked this, but there's a line right here. You can regenerate this, and just like that. So this is my original image. It create more of this. This is actually pretty cool. It create more of this, of the same thing, like same style right here. This is amazing actually. So yeah, try to guess this, and this actually doing pretty good job actually. Okay, we're gonna move on to another image, you guys. Just show you the details right here. That's the detail, and this is the original image. You can see it's more detailed, a little bit less detailed, but you can actually sharpen this, using the sharpen tool, or AI sharpening tool as well. Okay, let's say, let's do this one. This is interesting. Okay, let's move this right. So let's enlarge this as well. Yeah, just like that, and then we're gonna do more of this, invert it, generate, and generate. All right, so it just generated this, like a bunch of things all around. That looks okay, but this, right? This has like someone two faces, but I like the style right here. So it looks kind of like the style. Yeah, you can do this. You can also like write a background of something right here and generate. And this is my first picture, and it just generated the face pretty good around the face right here. So it was missing the face, the shape of the face, and it made the face like that. So it's doing a really good job. So yeah, okay, this acceptable result. Let's do this because this is intriguing. Like I want to see more of this. So kind of AI like tell me like I want to see more of the face right here, and let's. All right, so it generated this after a couple seconds, 10-20 seconds. This is my original image, then this is the final image, and we're gonna go through the different versions. This is actually pretty cool. Like it kept the concept right here, and this one is not kind of like abstract, but yeah, no, should have. Yeah, this is better. This is a good result. This is also a good result as well. Yeah. So this is my image, and it made this. That's pretty stunning. Oh my gosh, that's my image. Like you can imagine all this around without you doing anything, and that's pretty cool. So what do you guys think? Please leave in comment below. And that's a pretty cool image. Let's see food. Let's do a food. All right, so we got the food right here, and I want to see more of this soup and all around right here. So generate me more of this. I'm gonna select the original image, invert it, and generate. All right, so it generated like in less than 30 seconds. So this is my original image. As you can see, the soup is cropped, and now I have like a full 2 more lemons right here. So cut the lemons. It has 1 more lemon right here, and the background looks pretty awesome actually. So look at this, the rice on the background right here, it filled it. Oh, wow, this is even better version right here. So this is a nice version. As you can see, the detail right here. So let's take a look at detail right here. Sorry. This is pretty good detail. As you can see, so it created the blur on the back. It knows that there's a blur on the back right here. It just kept the same thing, and then this is actually a different version, but the lemon kind of looks weird right here. So I kind of like this one. This one is the best actually now. The middle one. The first one is okay. Yeah, the first one is okay. And this one is alright, but yeah, as you can see, the different bowls, just amazing. So this is my image, and it generates this. This is yeah, this is amazing. So what do you guys think? Please leave in the comment below. Do a cyborg right here. All right, so this looks pretty cool. This was generated using Mijourney as well. And I have this, more of this, more of this, and then more of a body right here. And we're gonna select it just like we do all the time. So here you go. It just finished generating this right here. As you can see, it's generating so the arm is missing right here, as you can see. But yeah, you get the point right here. So this is the original image, and that's the generated image. So this is actually pretty good. That's her arm right here. A little bit blurry, but it kept the same concept. So I'm actually impressed. So you can generate more. As you can see, this and this is actually a pretty good result out of the three. Couple. Let's do a painting right here just to show you guys, and we're gonna make it bigger. So we want to decorate this painting on the wall, like, and we want to print this. So generate me more like of this so I can print it. And you can use like AI upscaler, so you can have more all right, so it finished. That's a pretty good result. Yeah. Again, like the detail is a little bit missing, but like if you're looking from far away, this is the image, original image, and this is the final image. I'm gonna go through the three of them. So right here, a little bit messy right here. So this is if you're looking closer, this one is actually better. So out of the three, what do you think? Like, I think this one is okay. This one has a lot of, but yeah, this is blotchy right here and not that great. And this one is actually the best, I would think, but like the trees right here, a little bit messy. The foliage is actually good. So maybe this one out of three. Right. All right, so we did this. This should be more of the scene, like more of this, you see, and more of the bottom right here. And we're gonna try to do this. Right, let's fill this. Okay, so it finished. You can see a line right here. There's a line right here. Yeah, it kept the smoke, everything all around, and that's pretty cool actually. So first image I gave, and then it put the arm, but there's a line right here. I don't know why. There's also a line right here. Oh, is it because like I didn't select like right here, so I select to the side. There's a line right here. So actually let me do it again. So I'm gonna select. So don't select all the way to the end. Select, leave a little bit of space right here. So it knows that you have to generate around kind of. Alright, so I regenerated and it looks like this. Wow, a bunch of robot got destroyed right here on the back. And so let's go through like the three different versions. This actually looks great, this one. The legs kind of funky right here, as you can see, but the details are a little bit lost right here. So if Photoshop can actually fix this, it's gonna require a little bit more time, I think, and more processing power if they make it more sharper, more detailed. So this is the image I gave, and that's the final result. This is actually a pretty good result. And so this one is like, you can pinpoint the legs right here. This one's kind of like destroyed everything around. It's not bad, but like you can see it's not as detailed. This looks epic, pretty epic, and that's pretty cool. This is amazing. Like, imagine all around, and you can have this as a poster on the wall, desktop wallpaper as well. So leave in comment below what you guys think. I'm gonna do this. Let's see, this is interesting as well. We're gonna make more of this right here. Gonna go down our body right here. Oops, wow, we went down a lot. So we went up a little bit, and then we're gonna select. So maybe select like right here, and then invert it, and then generate. All right, so it came back with this image right here that it generated. So this looks like she's sitting on a throne, but like you can see that's the original image, and the generated image, her hand is missing right here, a little bit blurry right here. You can see details is lost, but like the concept is there. And we're gonna go through different images right here. Okay, so it looks like she's sitting actually, and then taking a picture like this, so it looks kind of weird. This one is weird too. And so you can regenerate this, but like that's the different three different picture. You can regenerate to get different results right here. This one is bad. Okay. All right, so let's move on to another image, and let's see. I have a few different image. Oh, I wanted to do something like this. Let's do. All right, so that's a scene from Star Wars, I think. This is a game. Actually, we're gonna do this. Yeah. I put in here, and instead of doing like this, we're gonna make bigger, so we're gonna see more of the scene right here. So this is just a small part of the scene. All right, and we're gonna go and invert this, and let's. All right, so it generated this. Pretty cool. The planes all around. It's kind of messy all around right here. As you can see, this is the image I gave. It has a pretty cool detail right here, as you can see, and this is generated using AI. And as you can see, the generated image is kind of funky right here. You can't really tell if it's a ship or something like a abstract art. So, but you know, the concept is there. This is actually, wow, okay, you can see it's not that good, this one, because they're trying to fight somewhere else. This is in the space, as you know. Okay, so they made the ship. Okay, so this one is actually good, but I was hoping to see like more of the ship right here on the top. Okay, this one is not good. This one is, yeah, acceptable. Let me know what you guys think. And that's the before and after. Before and after. So pretty cool. So let's go to another image right here. Let's do this. Right, so we want to see more of the festival right here. I mean, like where they are eating. So his legs, more of this, more of this. It's actually generating pretty fast, because usually if you use like Mijourney or like Stable Diffusion, it takes a while depending on your GPU. Alright, so that's pretty cool, right? So we got someone not human serving right here. Looks like a dog or something, but that looks pretty cool. So this is the image I gave, and then show me what's around. This is around what's around. Oh, sitting with a monkey, like right here. That doesn't look like medieval right here. So this one is actually better, but as you can see, the face of people is kind of weird right here, as you can see. And so this one or this one, so actually this one is the worst. So let me know what you guys think. This is actually pretty good. This kind of like Star Wars, where you know you dine in with different species right here. It's pretty cool. Yeah. No, not that one. This one is actually okay. You can see the detail right here all around. Yeah. So pretty great. Right, let's go to another picture. Let's see. This is actually interesting because oops, we want to have another. This is actually interesting because this is just one close-up shot of her eye, and we want to see the whole face. So we're gonna enlarge it. Right, go down more right here. Okay, just hit on that. We're gonna select this, invert, and generate. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm sorry. So it generated this. That's the first, and then that's kind of freaky. Okay, this is better. A little better. This is the first. This is original image, and it generated this. You can tell it's like AI right here. It's like kind of too smooth, but it respected the face right here, face texture, and this one. Okay, kind of yeah. All right. So this is well, let me know what you guys think. All right. So let's go to another image. Let's do a dragon, and we want it to be bigger. We want to see the whole body of the dragon. Maybe around this, and go up a little bit, and go on the right a little bit. Maybe a little bit more of the body right here. All right, so let's generate this. Invert. Oh, we're gonna do image mode RGB, and then generate this. All right, so it gave this as it generate this. So this is not that great. This is the original image. I just want to see the whole body. It doesn't know that. So this is better. It looks like a elf right here. This is better. This is not that great. So poor result. And this is actually better, but this is kind of blurry, as you can see. The hands right here. Called like a creature in the forest right here. This is actually better. So the smoke's kind of hiding the detail right here. Okay. So let me know what you guys think. We can generate more, but like I'm gonna go to another picture because we have a bunch more that we have to do. Like this one. This looks like a maze, as you can see. And we're gonna generate this. Gonna enlarge this, and then right. So let's probably choose RGB right here. Gonna invert it. All right, so it generated this. Wow, it looks actually pretty cool. So that's the original image, and this is the image that it generated. As you can see, this is kind of blurry right here. We don't know what this is. So I bet they're running like stable diffusion or something. Yeah. And so it was like this. It generated this fine, like the columns right here. That looks actually pretty neat on here. And then I'm gonna go through the different images. So this looks better. This is like in the clouds. The clouds, yeah, kind of pretty cool. And this actually has more details, as you can see. You can see right here, this is the original image, has more detail. And there you go. This is a pretty cool looking image. Yeah, as you can see, I like the last image. Kind of like really nice. Yeah, I like this. The last image looks pretty cool. The first one is, yeah, it's okay, you know, it's doing good. But the back right here is not that great. So there's something flying on top right here. You can see it's really good at generating the columns right here. Yeah, so doing really good. So we're gonna move on to another image. Let me know what you guys think, what image is good right here. And so let's do something like this. All right, so we want to see more of this. So let's see more below, more on the top. Let's say we have something like this. And invert, which looks, this is the image I gave, the original image, and this is a surrounding image. It looks perfectly fine. Yeah, it looks really nice, and you can see. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna enable this. It looks pretty cool. Second image. Oh, second image is even better. I feel like the quality is even better, more detailed. So this one it's better because the body is covered, but this one looks like can't really tell with the body. All right, it only has two variations right here. So that's the first one and the second one. Let me know what you guys think, which one is better. Yeah, just like that. And this is the image I gave. So pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Let's do another image, right? Let's do, more of this, just like that. We're gonna do a landscape right here, more of a body. So it has like a problem with arms, with like a body parts, I notice. So all right, okay, so it came out with this. This is the image I gave, and this is the hand. So it has problem with body parts, as you can see. So but the landscape is just stunning, right? On the back you can see it made like the sea on the background, the waves, the clouds. There's even like, the clouds are like really good. So this kind of like funky, but this one is weird, so poor result. This one is underwater, so that's poor result as well. So it has problem with body parts. This is better, but like it looks funky. So yeah, so we just have to use, probably make something like this for you guys. I'm gonna expand this again. I'm gonna make it way more, the stairs more. So landscape is better, but like body parts is having a hard time distinguishing arms, legs and so on, body, and generative fill. All right, so it gave up this image. It gave this image right here. The stairs are pretty good looking. Wow, I'm impressed. Because, oh, that's the stairs that went down. Okay. Oh, okay, it went down to this, so it didn't do the stairs all the way. So, look at that. This is the sakura flying all over right here. And this is, it knows that this was flying, so it put everything flying everywhere. So, it's pretty cool, kind of like clouds and mix of sakura. Wow, this is on island, but as you can see right here, this is very blurry, so it's good at making blurry right here on the side. So the end of stairs right here just go down in the water. Pretty fantasy looking. All right, so we go to another one. This is actually best. I'm gonna rate this good. What do you guys think? This one, first one is okay. Yeah, first one is, it's pretty good. But there's something flying on the top right here. So it should be like a tree actually, not something flying on top right here. And it's looking great. So I gave this, and it gave me this, gave this, gave me this. So it's looking pretty great. This is actually like better, but you can see, like, if I'm zooming in, it's kind of blurry. Yeah. Wow, this is actually pretty great. So if you find this video helpful, please give a like and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to do more videos of what image and so on. I'll be more happy than to do more videos like this, because this is kind of fun, really fun to do. And let me know in the comment below. I'm actually gonna make this bigger and this bigger. All right, so we're gonna have more of this. Let's do this. So invert this and then generate. All right, so it generated this, which is pretty cool. And you can see like artifacts right here on the right side. If you can see, there's a little bit of artifacts right here, but overall it kept the style right here. So if you don't mind this, it's actually doing a pretty good job. Alright, the second version right here that I selected, it looks better than the first one. So so you have to play around. The legs are better right here. There's a car. This one is missing the car right here. So it created this, but the car is kind of blurry, so it didn't know it was a car, I think. It's kind of all over the place right here. So this one is actually not that good. So for this, if you don't pay attention to details right here, the second one is okay as well. I think the second one looks great.